In this breaking story, you're about to watch Donald Trump completely lose it at reporters, all in a Thanksgiving night meltdown. That's right, Donald Trump is absolutely not having a happy holiday at all. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you're also thankful that Donald Trump is just having the worst day today. And Donald Trump is having a terrible time, really just because he's absolutely detached from reality. You can see this even with how deranged his supporters have become.
Should members of military follow unlawful orders?
Yes.
What?
They should follow any order that the president gives.
That's
and the
correct.
government gives.
That's wrong.
Even if it breaks laws?
It will endanger other people if you don't follow orders.
What if President Trump orders a squad of army guys to walk down the street killing anyone they see? They should do it?
Yes.
Mom?
Yes.
What?
I don't even understand. Like, how can you come to that conclusion?
It sounds to me like you lefties are now beginning to fear the fact that the military is going to get involved and your asses are grass.
No, it's because you're in a cult.
What if Donald Trump says, I want you to carpet bomb Oklahoma City, kill everyone? You think the Air Force should carry that out?
Yes.
There might be a reason. We don't know.
This is insane.
You cannot be this stupid. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my. This podcast was going well until that.
You just said it's cool. We levels Oklahoma. You're like, yeah, it. There must be a reason. Like, you literally can't be that dumb.
But still, tonight, Donald Trump hosted a brief event where he spoke to the press, and he gave a lot of delusional takes, including this one.
They are building plants now in the United States because they don't want to pay tariffs. So this is one of the biggest things economically that's never happened. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. And over the next couple of years, I think we'll substantially be cutting, and maybe cutting out completely, but we'll be cutting income tax. Could be almost completely cutting it because the money we're taking in is going to be so large. And yet, other countries who have been ripping us off for many, many years they've just been ripping us to shreds.
Trump's claim that tariffs could replace the income tax is mathematically impossible. Right now, in 2025, tariffs make up just 2.7% of all federal revenue, even with Trump's new tariffs driving that number higher. Economists say that even in a best-case scenario, tariff revenue might reach 5%, which is still nowhere near the roughly 50% of federal revenue that comes from individual income taxes. Historically, tariffs have never come close to funding the government on their own, so Trump's promise that tariffs could replace the income tax or pay down the national debt isn't just unrealistic, it's economically nonsensical. Sure, that's delusional, but it's absolutely not angry. Now, you're about to watch Donald Trump completely lose it at a reporter, all in a Thanksgiving night meltdown. Take a look at this top story.
Tragic shooting in Washington, D.C. U.S. officials say that the suspect worked very closely with the CIA in Afghanistan for years, that he was vetted, and the vetting came up clean.
He went cuckoo. I mean, he went nuts. And that happens too. It happens too often with these people. You see them. But look, this is how they come in. This is how they're standing on top of each other, and that's an airplane. There was no vetting or anything. They came in unvetted. And we have a lot of others in this country. We're going to get them out. But they go cuckoo. Something happens to them.
Your DOJ IG just reported this year that there was thorough vetting by DHS and by the FBI of these Afghans who were brought into the U.S. So why do you blame the Biden administration?
Because they let them in. Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person.
Trump's claim that the DC shooter wasn't vetted is false. The suspect, Ramanullah Lakanwal, was vetted multiple times by multiple administrations. He almost certainly passed CIA vetting years ago. He was then vetted again in 2021 under Biden's Operation Allies Welcome, which required biometric and biographic screening by intelligence, counterterrorism, and law enforcement agencies before any Afghan was allowed into the US. And most critically, Lochinwal was granted asylum in April 2025 under Donald Trump, meaning Trump's own administration reviewed him, vetted him, and approved him to stay. So Trump called the reporter stupid. Meanwhile, he's the one looking stupid now.
And there's a law passed that it's almost impossible not to get them out. You can't get them out once they come in. And they came in, and they were unvetted, they were unchecked, there were many of them, and they came in on big planes, and it was disgraceful. And if you look, you'll see there was a law passed. It makes it almost impossible not to let them in, not to certify them, so to speak, once they come in. And they came in, and they shouldn't have come in. And frankly, the whole thing was a mess. The whole Afghanistan situation was a mess. It should have never taken place. If we're going to go out, and we would have gone out because I had everybody ready to go, we were going to go out with strength and dignity and precision, and we would have left from Bagram, and we would have kept Bagram, by the way, because of its very close relationship to China and where they make their missiles. But when you let the people come in by the thousands and thousands and thousands, they made a terrible mistake. But they were incompetent, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. President, thank you for having me.
Furthermore, the idea that Trump couldn't remove Afghan refugees is also untrue. The vast majority of Afghan evacuees arrived on temporary humanitarian parole, a status that can expire and does not protect anyone from removal. And Trump himself ended Afghanistan's temporary protected status as of July 2025, showing clearly that his administration had full authority to remove Afghans if it chose to. The facts are simple. The suspect was vetted repeatedly, including by Trump's own government, and there was no law stopping Trump from removing anyone he considered a threat. Long story short, Trump just threw a tantrum because he couldn't handle reality. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.